Mr. Wirth, do you want to talk about for character? You know, those of you who don't know John Wirth, John has worked with some of the most beloved writers that we have working in town today. He worked with Carlton, he worked with Damon, otherwise known as Darlton. He worked with Sean Ryan, who did The Shield and The Unit, and now he's working with me, and I'm wondering, where did it all go wrong?
Is that the question? You know, in Hollywood, your career takes one of two trajectories, up or down. And sooner or later, you just have to run into Josh Friedman along the way, you know? No, I think I was brought in to the show to be the experienced voice of wisdom. And on day 2, Josh said, "Do they know what they've done? They've hired another totally unruly teenager. This is not going to work."
And it hasn't worked at all.
And it hasn't. But it's, I just wanted to echo some of the sentiments of our cast members in saying to you, thank you so much for watching the show and being a fan. You know, it's a really tough television environment out there right now, and the support we've gotten from you, who we see as our core audience, has really been instrumental in this show coming back for 2nd season, and we're doing so much cool stuff this year.
So much. Would you like to talk about some of would you and James, I think we're going to open it up to fans after these questions, but would you and James like to discuss some of the cool things that will be happening on the Sarah Connor Chronicles in season 2?
Yeah, I'll give you just a couple. Can I give a really big one?
Oh, sure. I mean, it's going to upset some of these people.
I've been wanting to be able to say something like this for a long time. One of the people you see before you, and it's not James,
oh, thank you,
is going to die this season.
What? What? Oh no!
And I think my shuttle's ready. I'll be leaving now.
I just bought a house.
You know, when there are Terminators around, you know, it's not a safe.
I promise to show up on time.
Yeah. I'll know my lines.
All right. Last year, you know, after the pilot, and they jumped through time, that little bubble thingy, and they came to 2007, and they really arrived, you know, without even the clothes on their backs. Was there comedy going on down there?
No, we're just all you know,
we're
trying to
all
figure out who's
strong.
dying.
That's what we all are. We're all like, yeah, how long am I having the job?
Wait, I just got here.
We really didn't tell them.
Yeah.
Have some more water.
Yes, they don't know. They don't.
I keep asking and I'm not told.
Anyway, so I'll make it brief. They came in to Los Angeles 2007. They didn't have anything, not even the clothes on their back, and they were very isolated last year. You know, if any of you were here for our panel last year, it was a much smaller group, and as you can see, we've added you know, at least 4 regular cast members.
Just to kill them all.
So, you know, if we hadn't added people, it's very hard to kill 1 of 4. It's easier to kill 1 of 9. So we've just expanded their universe, and I think one of the cool things that's happening this year, as you saw a little bit in this reel that we showed you, is they really sort of bump up and rub shoulders with the real world. And especially for the character of Sarah Connor, you know, it just kind of puts a mirror in front of her of the life that she sacrificed when the Arnold Schwarzenegger version of the Terminator. You know,
You should have ended with the death thing, seriously.
Who is dying?
You know,
that's all we can think about.
Let this be a lesson to you. You know, don't drop that bomb of somebody dying before you give out like other information you want things to go.
No one heard anything else.
Anyway.
James, do you have anything to add?
All right, keep
Somebody
going.
will die. Thank you and good night.
Before we open it up to the folks.
Well, there's
there's one really interesting thing, and it's sort of the reason for the series in a lot of ways, and it's to get to know Sarah Connor and John Connor a lot better than you ever could have in the movies. And what we're going to be seeing this season is that, you know, their family, this core, you know, band is starting to crumble, and fissures are developing in their relationships, and you start to see the effect of it on Sarah. And Lena and I were just talking about this on the set yesterday, about how we're gonna see a lot more of what that stress really does to a woman and a warrior and a mom. But the scary thing is that while the family's kind of falling apart, Skynet is evolving. Skynet is coming together. So it's going to be a little scary, you know, for Sarah to contemplate that as the season progresses.
For as long as she lives.
I knew it.
So let's open it up to you guys.